third grade. Today for math, we are reviewing our lessons on rounding. You're going to be rounding some numbers to the tens place and to the hundreds place. So I've got a little whiteboard here, and I'm going to show you some examples of rounding to the tens and rounding to the ones place. Remember our rule. If it's 5 or more, we let it soar. And if it's 4 or less, we let it rest. Okay, so that's our rule. So let's do this example that you have on your page. It says round 394. 394. If we had this number and we were rounding it to, let's round it to the tens place first. The tens place first. So what you're going to do is you're going to find the place that you're rounding to. So we're rounding to tens. So this is the place that we're rounding to. This is my tens place. And then you look to the number to the right. So if we're rounding to the tens place, then we're going to use the ones place to round. So this is a 4. So 4 or less, we let it rest. So we're letting this number rest at the 9. We're letting the 9 rest. So to the tens place, it would be 390 because we're letting that 9 rest because it was a 4. It was 4 or less. Now, if we are rounding to the 100s place, remember, we're finding the place that we're rounding to. So hundreds, that's the place we're rounding to. And we look to the right. So one place over would be the tens place. Now, the tens place digit, that number is actually more than 5. So we are going to let this number soar. 5 or more, let it soar. And it's going to become 4. So the nearest 100 would be 400. So that is a review lesson on rounding to the tens and rounding to the hundreds. And you are just going to go through your review problems and make sure that you round to the tens and the hundreds for each one. Remember, find your place, look to the place to the right. 5 or more, let it soar. 4 or less, let it rest. Okay. I think that's it. If you have any questions about this assignment, just send me an email or send Miss Gillespie an email, and we'll be happy to help you. I think that's all. Bye.